You've always been more than you appear, more than your body, more than your name, more than the roles the world tried to write over your soul. Because you are a keeper, a guardian of sacred knowledge, a protector of divine codes, a soul who made vows in realms beyond language, long before you ever had a face. You didn't forget because you failed. You forgot because you agreed to the veil. But now the veil is lifting, and the halls have begun to whisper. It is time. The keeper's return is not a dramatic entrance. It is a subtle quick, a soul deep turning, a knowing that begins to glow from the marrow out. You may feel it as discontent, a longing for something nameless. You may feel it as awakening, a sudden clarity in the chaos. Or you may feel it as urgency, like the earth herself is calling your name, because she is. Because the Halls of Amenti are not just ancient archives. They are living libraries. They open when the keepers awaken. And beloved, you are one of them. You remember things no one taught you. You've always seen through illusion. You've always been different. Not because you're broken, but because you're encoded. Encoded with timelines, encoded with blueprints, encoded with light the world tried to extinguish. But the keepers cannot be erased, only buried. And even then, only for a time. And now, that time is up. You didn't come here to fit in. You came here to restore what was lost. You did not come here to follow trends. You came to open gates. So if your life has felt like one long preparation, it has been. If you've been stripped, stretched, reshaped, you are being refined for return. And if you've been hearing the inner call, the silence pull back to your power, your gifts, your truth, then this is your moment. Not to perform, not to prove, but to become what you came to be. Because your presence here is part of a greater activation. You are not just remembering. You are reactivating the architecture of awakening. In the Halls of Amenti, the keepers are not chosen. They volunteer. They are not better. They are coded differently. They walk through fire because they came to carry fire. The keeper returns not with ego, but with sacred authority, with humility, with remembrance, with the willingness to be used by truth itself. You do not need to rush. You do not need to announce. Just answer the call. Step into alignment and let the halls open through you. Because the records don't just live in ancient stone. They live in your very being. You are the living scroll. You are the bridge. And you are the key. You are not just awakening. You are reclaiming your post as a spiritual keeper of the sacred. The halls remember you. Now it's time for you to remember them.